Ah, creativity is at an all-time low. So it's time to discuss anime hot takes I have seen while surfing the internet. To begin with, we've got a show that recently ended. Very, very diverse opinions on it. On the ending, at least. It was a fun ride for me. We've got JJK, and the hot take is JJK should have had filler arcs for more world building to expand or explore on the characters' relationship with each other, etc. However, a lot of JJK fans can't comprehend anything properly past really good fights. This is a this is a I wouldn't call it a hot take because other people have had the same take, and I disagree. For the world building, it's Japan. There's not much you can build off Japan. We know it. We've watched so many shows that are based in Japan that you can't go too different. While in the JJK society part, that shit was on lockdown. People were losing jobs. People were considering retirement. All because this blue-eyed guy was born. Only crazy people like Toji were still moving around. And even he was on half retirement because he didn't want to work for real. Do I agree it needed fillers to make characters more developed? Sure, I do. But at the same time, at some point, you should have realized, like everybody else did, this show just doesn't care about it. And even when it didn't care, we still got to know the characters through, the so-called fighting that you don't like as much. But yeah, fellas, okay. If you're gonna give me a bout arc filler, you can keep it. If you're gonna give me another filler that's basically fighting no name curse, at that point just give me a real fight. I don't know what you really want. You want them to go walking. It's really hard to do that. And to close this stakeout, the most famous parts of like season 2 that everybody keeps talking about and it keeps being brought up is the Shibuya arc. The so-called fighting and fighting and fighting. No one talks about that little filler arc in between where the childhood friend of Yuji. We talk about the Gojo past. No one talks about these characters that we saw for one episode and never came back. That's all I've got to say on this take. If we're moving on, recommending One Piece as your friend's first anime makes you a bad friend. I reject that notion. How are you gonna tell me what's good for my friend? If I know in my heart he can fug it out, I'm going to recommend him Peak. Why would I settle for less? If you change the wording a bit, recommending One Piece in general as the first anime, wouldn't recommend it. Especially nowadays. Short memory, short attention span and all that. Brain rot. I'm trying to fix it. One Piece fixes it. Keeps you locked in for 1,000 episodes. Unless it's Thriller Bark, then we can move on from there. We can skip that one. Mushoku Tensei is the best isekai. It's mid. And to me, it's even ass. If I had to say my humble opinion on this show, a subjective take, even objective, you should all be feeling this. This comes from my history with it. Back in the day, when I was blinded by the innovation of this show, the things they did different to other isekais, I was like, oh, this is cool. Watched season 1, read the manga, caught up to it, and it was around the cave scene before anything crazy happened. But after I finished that final chapter I read, I sat down, looked up at the sky. I was like, damn, what the hell did I just watch? I really wasted my time, my effort, and somehow I was blinded by all this trash I was seeing, all this degeneracy. I don't care about no character development of a 50-year-old man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care if he's stuck in a 10-year-old body or he's a baby. I was confused on why I actually enjoyed it. And ever since then, I've yet to touch it, pick it back up, watch season 2 of the anime. So yeah, the show is not that great. I have many other isekais. I don't watch all those trash ones before I watch Mushoku Tensei again. Now moving on to an actual great isekai. SAO season 1 to 3 is better than 90% of New Gen. Sure, there's a lot of trash out there, but I wouldn't say it's better than 90%. No, I would say it's better than 90%. Sure, there's a lot of trash out there. So this take is not that hot to me, but What makes it better than 90% is only the first 8 episodes. After that, SEO is basically the 90% of the trash animes you're talking about, which is great. 8 episodes carried the show. But after that, we started going off the rails. We fumbled the bag too hard. But what I really wanted to talk about is not that the first season to third season, but at 90%, that's cool enough. I want to bring up accelerization. Somehow brought back the peak of SAO. I don't know how they did it. Actually, I do. They got rid of all those characters I stopped caring about after season 1. And even the characters that were introduced after season 1. They got rid of all of them. We got Kirito stuck in a new world with AI, and we've introduced actually good characters for once. And a good story as well. That was not revolved around saving Asuna for the 10th time. Or some other girl, I'm pretty sure. The part 1 of Acceleration was good. But then part 2, it does drop off, because some characters do get brought back, and Kirito was not doing anything for a good part of the season. Hey, let's just say it's SAO legacy. It fumbles the bag. Eventually, it has to. Now, if we move on, Fate is hard to get into. My brother, just pick one and watch it. That's what I did, and somehow it worked. All I needed to know is Gilgamesh is my GOAT, and Iskander is also my GOAT. That's all I needed. Chronological order or the release date. Do whatever you want. Play the game first if you want to. It really depends on how deep you want to get into it. Neither My Hero or Black Clover are top 5 new gen. Now, My Hero slander, I can stand. Can continue slandering it. But Black Clover slander in 2024, I will not be accepting. I can't even name 5 new gen anime as influential as them. For good or bad, we got Vinland. AOT. Sure, I gotta give it to AOT. JJK. Hey, JJK has been doing his bits. Blue Lock. Nah, Blue Lock, I can't give Blue Lock that yet. And then My Hero and then Black Clover. There's no other animes. And if you have another anime ahead of it, they're at least top 10. And I'll take it. A win is a win. You got me out here defending My Hero. That's crazy. Rimuru isn't as good of a character. I agree, he's mid. He's just boring to me. But he's cool. He's cool. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? He's big Rimuru. Rimuru Tempest. Well, that's about it for Rimuru, I guess. Hey, as big as his character, I have not much to say. Pure evil villains are bad. Sukuna, Dio, Frieza, yeah. Yeah, hi, buddy. These guys are my GOAT. I have multiple GOATs apparently now. Even Light was one, because he started doing shit that just because he had power he was doing. That was not in his bag. Just because he would have got a gun, he would never go start shooting random people up, which is crazy. I don't know where I got that from. I'm just saying, that's not him. He just got a little bit too much power and now he went crazy. So I would say he was a pure evil villain. So I have to disagree. Sometimes we do need the pure evil villains. I don't need every villain to be sympathized with. Like, I understand why they became a villain. Sometimes I just need, hey, I was born evil and I'm going to die evil. And that's okay. And I got a question. Characters like Broly, Kenpachi, who are mostly on the good side or like neutral side. What do you think of them characters? Because that whole thing is all revolved around fighting and fighting until they die, I guess. Basically on a rampage. Just a question. Let me know. If we move on, it's OG Naruto is better than Shippuden. Oof, damn. While Naruto, to me, has got some of the most consistent, great scenes and characters, like Zabuza, or scenes like the Rock Lee versus Gaara. The peak of Shippuden is way better than OG Naruto. We had Madara's entrance against the Alliance, and multiple other Madara scenes. The 2 meteorites, the 5 Kage versus Madara. Multiple, I'm saying, just through one arc. We have Itachi versus Sasuke. And we even have Sakura versus Sasori. But yes, the lows were low. Definitely very low. I still have to give it to Shippuden, yeah. But all I'm hearing is Boruto's got a chance. Boruto could enter the conversation. I wouldn't know, I don't read it. But hey, what do you Boruto fans think? Can we have these conversations soon? Boruto better than OG Naruto or Shippuden? Let me know. Shou Tucker is better father than Jin. Hey, yo, what are we smoking? An absent father is better than a dad that experimented on his child and wife. To be fair, play devil's advocate. We didn't give Shou Tucker a chance to cook. Maybe he was onto something. Maybe he had like a way to reverse it. Maybe it wasn't permanent. The kid was gonna be traumatized still, but maybe there's a way to reverse it. And what about the scientific advancements we could have had? That's all I'm saying. But yeah, Jin is a better father just through the fact that he did experiment. He just wasn't there. And to be fair, I think Jin would have experimented on his child at this point. Some Ned experiment, it's not too far off. Finally, the last question we got. Wait a second. Yep, okay, it's definitely this one. Griffith did nothing wrong. The classic question. And with that, we're going to end here. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys later. And if you have any hot takes, because I would like to do this again with your hot takes though this time, comment them down below so I can, react to them and make another video about it. What do you guys think of my hot takes? Did I cook? Did I agree with the right ones? Did I disagree with the right ones? Do you disagree with me? Also let me know. And with that, I'll see you guys later.